Hi everyone, I hope that you are all staying healthy and happy amidst everything that's going on in the world right now. I know this is a very stressful time for a lot of us, and it's a very challenging time for us from a mental health standpoint. So, a lot of people are experiencing anxiety, depression, just with everything going on from a financial standpoint, job loss, health scares, a lot of challenges that are coming up. And so, first and foremost, I want you to know that it is absolutely normal if you're feeling any of these things. A lot of the patients that I'm working with right now as a naturopathic doctor are feeling this way. So please know that you're not alone and that there is support there. And that is what I want to be sharing with you today. I'm going to be sharing with you 5 tips and strategies that I use with my own patients to help them to prioritize their mental health and to shift things into a more positive realm and really to provide self-care in that regard. I'm Dr. Kimberly O'Brien. I'm a naturopathic doctor in Nelson, BC. And in addition to mental health, I help my patients to boost their energy. I help to treat digestive issues. I help women and men both to balance their hormones. I work a lot with anxiety and stress, and there's many ways that I can help you. So also know if you do live in the province of BC, I am available to help you via telemedicine, and there is often coverage available through extended health benefits for telemedicine calls with a naturopathic doctor. But for everyone, I want to share as much support as I can. And so, again, let's dive into the 5 tips and strategies that you can start incorporating today to help you to support your mental health. Number 1 is that despite all of the changes that are going on and us being confined to our homes and a lot of us not working, the more you can maintain a normal sense of routine in your day, the better you are going to feel. So, as humans, we thrive off of routine, even though we might often think that we do not, that we get bored with routine, but we do need some healthy routine in our day for us to stay well. And when we don't have that, that can start to produce anxiety in and of itself. So, a couple of simple things that you can do to build more routine into your day to day are things like maintaining a normal sleep wake schedule. So I encourage you to still be going to bed similar time to what you would have if you were going to work. So if you can get to bed ideally by 10 o'clock and then get a good 8-hour sleep and still get up and out of bed early. I know it's very tempting right now, especially if there's nowhere you need to be, which for most of us there is not, just to keep sleeping through the morning. But for a lot of reasons, that can have us waking up and feeling already just behind in the day. And by that, I don't mean that you had all these things that you needed to do, but from a mental health standpoint, it can really affect us. So go to bed at a regular time, get up at a good time, and get dressed. That can make a huge shift in how you feel. If you're spending your whole day in your pajamas each and every day, that is going to drag you down. But if you can get up, get dressed as though you do have something going on in your day, that is a big help. And I speak on that from experience because I can definitely say there are days when I spend the full day in my sweatpants, of course. But on days like today, when I'm working with my patients online, I do have to look presentable, and I feel so much better on those days. So I think that can help you as well. Number 2 is to move your body. And I know this can be a little bit more of a challenge right now if you are used to getting out and going to the gym or getting out and going running, and maybe you live in the city and that's not possible for you right now. We still want to make sure that you're moving each and every day. And this can be simple. There can be things you can do with an at-home yoga routine, stretching, doing some just air squats, so unweighted body workouts. There's a lot of ideas for that online. If you go to YouTube and look up body weight workouts, you don't need a lot of space. You don't need any equipment just to get your body moving. A lot of the online platforms are also offering free memberships right now. One in particular that I'm experimenting with is an app called Down Dog, and all of their platform is free right now. They've got yoga and bar classes and high intensity interval workouts, so lots of fun stuff for you to explore there. Tip number 3 is to work on incorporating healthy meals. I know that it can be tempting just to eat boxed or canned foods and really to shift the way we're eating because we don't want to be going to the grocery store as often. And there's a lot of factors coming into energy behind meal prep. But if you can simply focus on trying to incorporate vegetables into at least one, ideally 2 meals of your day, you are going to notice a lot of benefit from that. Definitely from a mental health standpoint, we need a number of particular nutrients to be able to adequately produce neurotransmitters and hormones. So making sure that our diet is balanced is very important from that angle. If we have a lot of inflammatory foods, that's going to affect our brain chemistry as well, and that's going to drag us down mentally from that physical side of things. But from an overall health standpoint, making sure that you're getting immune boosting foods into your diet is going to help to put your mind at ease, knowing that you're doing everything that you can to support your body right now as well. I have a whole blog post that I just wrote on immune boosting foods, so I encourage you to check that out. And I'm also going to be sharing a whole number of free recipes very soon as part of my Healthy Life Redesign with Dr. Kimberly Facebook group, which is free, and I'm going to be sharing more supportive videos in there. So I encourage you to go check that out, and I will put the link in the comments for you. Strategy number 4 is to shift into an attitude of gratitude and to focus on the opportunity that is coming up, even when it feels like things might be going wrong. So one of the questions I like to ask myself when it feels like things are challenging or not going my way is, what would this look like if this was happening for me instead of to me? What would the opportunity be in this situation? So for a lot of us, the extra time that we have right now can be a huge benefit, whether that is to get your body moving more often, if it is to learn how to cook some healthy meals, if it is just to catch up on rest and get some downtime and let your nervous system calm down from your typical hectic schedule. There are a lot of opportunities that are in our day-to-day right now. And if we shift our awareness to looking for the opportunities instead of looking for the challenges, again, we are going to feel a lot better and a lot less anxiety in that regard. In regards to gratitude, this can be one of the things that you can fit into your day-to-day routine. And one thing I like to do is when I wake up to focus on the things that I am grateful for. So that might be through journaling. You can pull out a journal and actually write down, let's say, 5 things that you're grateful for, or you can just think of it as soon as you wake up. Maybe you put a reminder on your alarm clock, what am I grateful for? And that's the first thing you're thinking of when you're waking up. But again, there's so many things still amidst the chaos, amidst the uncertainty to be so grateful for. And the more that we train our minds to focus on those opportunities and the things we're grateful for, the more that becomes our natural inclination, the easier that becomes. Last, strategy number 5 is don't go it alone. Make sure that you are reaching out to your friends and family, getting that social support, whether that be through something as simple as a phone call or setting up a video call. This past weekend, we did a video-based game session with our friends. We played a board game through Zoom, which is also the video software that I use to interface with my patients. And it was just like they were there in the room. So there's a lot of ways we can get creative and still build in that social support. And also, in that note, don't be afraid to get help. It is so helpful to get that one-on-one support to specifically target the areas that you are struggling with and to have somebody to bounce ideas off of, to share fears or concerns with, and to have help in strategizing on a plan. So know that I am here to support you with that. Again, if you live in the province of BC, I can help you through video-based calls or phone calls as a naturopathic doctor, whether that be in regards to mental health and anxiety and depression, or if it's something entirely different. Again, I do a lot of work in regards to helping people work on digestive issues, boost their energy, balance their hormones, and all of those things are still entirely relevant even in uncertain times. So if you have any questions, please send me a message, whether that be commenting on this post, sending me a direct message. You can find more information on my practice at drkimberlynd.com and plenty of free resources on my blog, healthyliferedesign.com. I hope you guys are doing great and taking good care of yourselves right now, and I look forward to being in touch again soon. Bye.